It's unbelievable to think it was 10 years ago that the shul came up.
We are very fortunate to have Ohr Hamizrach.
Ohr Hamizrach is a place that to know that there is another home for me.
We have so many things going on in this building.
different minyanim on Shabbat, first minyan, second minyan, the youth minyan.
Mamash, this is the highlight of my week.
We're trying to pass over the fact that they have a rich tradition to be proud of.
Also the certain sense of achdut and brotherhood.
And I think it's unbelievable how in one shul, in one area, we have all these different people coming together.
That this minyan gives opportunity every single person to come, not just daven and go, come and learn something, and every day, and apply it to life and continue on.
It's amazing to see where we were, where we came from, and where we're heading.
We always knew how prominent the Persian community was in Baltimore.
I remember the first time we put the dinner 10 years ago. That was the first time we wanted to get people involved building the shul.
And the Rabbanim came and they approached the family about bringing this vision to fruition. It was so easy for us to understand and connect with that idea to bring this kehila, into finally a home that it can be proud of.
It took them a little while to build it. It was about a year, I think, or a year, 2 years maybe even. And we were next door to the building. And then we have this monstrous building the next time I come back in.
Beforehand, we only had a very, very small place, so we were very limited in the types of programs that we could host. Now we were able to have various minyanim to suit people's schedules and people's preferences.
It is a big milestone to be able to sit here and celebrate the 10th anniversary of building this new shul, which culminates the many decades of wonderful job that has gone into Ohr Hamizrach.
It's really a pleasure to join with you in celebrating the 10th anniversary of your kehila in a building that is named after my father, Zichrono Livrocha. And in these 10 years, so many programs came in which really boost the community. And the building stood as something behind every member of community to be proud of. It's really Kiddush Shem Shemayim that you, under the leadership of Rabbi Aryeh, have been able to create a magnificent kehila that is producing B'nai and Benos Torah and carrying forward the minhagim and the very special nature of your community.
I remember, I think it was around 10 years ago, when I first came to the shul, I spoke to my father-in-law and I told him that I feel the shul should do more for the community. And he turned to me and he said, don't ask what the shul could do for you, ask what you could do for the shul.
Obviously, our shul, like any other organization, is made up from so many people doing so many different things that we wouldn't be able to do it all by ourselves unless we have these people who are dedicated.
The cemetery minyan is an opportunity for everyone that cannot be able to go to regular minyan. There are balabatim coming to the shul, and some of them don't have time to learn at all. So I tried very hard to give them insight every day. I tried the minyan to be something to elevate people. The minyan, it's something that could connect. It is a lot of time and effort I have to put, but I really feel that I could give other people.
I remember seeing some kids walking around the shul, and I said to them, you know, what are you doing next week? They said, you want to go snow tubing? So I said, yeah, for sure. That was the start of the youth programs that we had in the shul. So the youth comes to the shul, they're not just davening, they're continuing the Masorah. It's their minyan, it's their shul.
We finished davening, we have a kiddush for ourselves. We have cookies, cholent, and then we talk in the mikvah.
And of course, one of the most important things that they have is the trips. We try to make it every month for them, to make it fun, exciting.
About a year or two ago, my uncle, the Yago place, was discussing with me how we wanted to form a class about our traditions, about Persian pride, about singing in the shul.
I felt that there was a need for dictum. And the truth of the matter is not just tradition based. These are things that will be very halachically relevant in saying of Shema and and all sorts of different things.
This class infuses the children with a sense of pride
and give them a sense of connection to the shul and to our community.
I was visiting Lakewood, New Jersey, and on Motzei Shabbat, I went to Bet Midrash full of kids. And I said, why can't we have this in Ohr Hamizrach? The first year that we started, the Bet Midrash was a little bit empty. And after a few years, Baruch Hashem, it packed up, the Bet Midrash packed up. And last year we had to move up upstairs.
It shows me how much you can use time that we call it a useless time. Usually 90% of the people do nothing in Saturday night. And I see the growth of the kids. We have kids here that you see, that you talk to, that 13 and 14 years old. They started while they were 7. And I see how many masechtot, when they come to their bar mitzvah, how many masechtot of Mishnah and stuff like that they learn in the time of Motzei Shabbat, the time of Saturday night, that I didn't have such a thing when I was a kid.
I like coming here to see all my friends and learn with my friends.
First of all, I love the learning, I love the raffles, and don't forget the pizzas.
We always had in mind program for the kids, because when our kids grew up, they didn't have so much of our own. Today, we have the father and son every Motzei Shabbat, which they also cater to the girls.
Why shouldn't the girls, at least they know that they belong to this shul? Last week, we had over 35 girls. No other shul has such a program. And the girls are very happy about it. They feel they belong to this shul. They feel they're part of a program. And Baruch Hashem, the girls that they came the first year, little girls, now they're the one who's running this program. And they're very happy about it.
And one of the things that they needed as an Iranian is some place to be for them as home. In there, they've been all with each other.
The Rav is sweet. When you ask him a question, he always smiles.
Whenever I call Arya, he always answers his phone. You speak to him, he always gives you a smile.
It's the only shul that you have the most vibrant youth activities in the city. In the shiurim for the ladies, and it has impacted my own life and my children's life as well. Our children, they love the tefillah in this place.
The davening, the chazans they like say it in tune. The singing, it's very nice. And it's like you could sing along with them.
One thing I see the most that makes me feel good is today we have a lot of semachot in the shul. Whether it's a bar mitzvah, whether it's a sheva berachot, whether it's an engagement party that they bring it here to our social hall. And I feel that gives the whole community some place that when they have something they can go to. I remember the days which we didn't have any of our own social hall, which we had to go to other places. And this made much more comfortable here.
People for the learning, for programming, for the kids, father and son, about running, Shefa, that is very masliach in the Erev Shabbat and summer. Bezrat Hashem, we're thinking that in future, soon, we're working hard on it to open up the kollel during the day. Even that we have kollel at night, The people, they come and they use it.
And Baruch Hashem, this big shul as an opportunity, give us opportunity to grow. And it just need us to come and put our effort and continue and be ready to give what we have. Hopefully we can have a better and better future.
From Ohr Hamizrach is more than what you could describe. What I get from Ohr Hamizrach on a daily basis, coming 6:15 in the morning, sitting in the back of the shul, just see how the face of the Ba'alabatim that I knew them when they moved to this town 30 years ago, 35 years ago.
All I feel here is just a positive energy and just like a great love from all the members.
It's very special to be associated with something like that, and I know that my family has taken a lot of pride in how the community has grown and continues to grow.
May HaKadosh Baruch Hu give you continued Hatzlacha in building this Kehillah, the Shem L'Siferes.
That this the 10th year of celebrating the community. It should be for many years, 20 years and 30 years, with many more programs and with many more Hatzlacha.
Who knew one day the building is going to go up, and what we have today is incredible.